The checkout within Shopify is a very interesting experience. Whether you're on the normal tiers or even Shopify Plus on the enterprise, checkout is very powerful. If you are not on Shopify Plus, then maybe there might be a little bit of limitation of what you can do into checkout. But regardless of whatever tier you on, Shopify checkout portion allows you to customize your customers' engagement with their checkout experience. So to access checkout, we click Settings. Then we click Checkout, and then we can go ahead and click Customize. Customize will then prompt us to the Shopify Customizer to style our checkout to make sure it meets your brand criteria. From there, we can go ahead and look at accounts for our customers. We can specify whether we allow our customers to go through the checkout experience without creating an account by clicking Disabled, or optional, whether they want to create an account to look at their order history and so on from there. Or we can make it mandatory. You cannot check out unless you've created an account. From there, we get to our multi-pass login, which is a Shopify Plus specific feature. Then we get into our specific customer contact information. We can allow to communicate our customers' checkout journey via an email. So maybe they finished their checkout experience and they received an order confirmation. Or even allow them to do this using SMS technologies for texting and so on from there. You can also start specifying the fields for our customers, whether you require a last name or whether it can just be a first and last name, a company name, an additional address, shipping criteria for their phone number. And then we kind of get into our order processing. So for this portion, we can allow whether we want our customer's shipping address as the billing address by default. We can enable address auto-completion. So when someone starts typing in their address, the Google autocomplete widget can already give them lists of existing addresses just for a better checkout experience. Then you can also ensure that once the order is paid, you can allow your customers to fulfill with a gift card and so on from there. You can archive orders. You can also place additional scripts. So this is very powerful in the sense that if you wanted to add some JavaScript to your checkout experience, and maybe you're not in Shopify Plus and don't have access to a checkout.liquid, you can use this for specific analytics. But in general, embed JavaScript, which can be very handy in multiple ways. From there, you can kind of talk about your email marketing. Show a sign-up option at checkout. So when a customer is going through their checkout, after the email field, they have the option to accept marketing or not. And that's where you can go ahead and enable that specific option. Here you have your abandoned checkouts, which is very important. So with an abandoned checkouts that are listed under orders, you can configure some of the options here, whether you want to automatically send it, you want to send it to those who've accepted the accept marketing checkout within their checkbox within their checkout experience. You can also specify when you want to automatically send it and even customize that email, which brings you to the notifications portion, so you can update any specific language. Checkout language is very important, and you can manage the checkout language by clicking here. And what I mean by that is Shopify by default serves you specific checkout language, like your first name label above your field, or accepts marketing. If you ever want to customize the naming convention or even the content strategy to your checkout and so on from there, you can do it by clicking the Manage Checkout Translations. So, going back into checkout, you can then see we have additional fields for a return policy, which we can also generate a sample that gets embedded in the checkout in case you would like to follow a strict privacy policy, refund policy, or even terms of service. So once you've configured everything in your checkout should be good to go for your customers to engage with, and you're already setting yourself up for success.